So, how is it going, people? Ugh. Um, oh, what's up? Um, Saved 4 loko for my last day of drinking for, till sober October. Fortunately, I can't drink, tomorrow because I don't want to be hungover for work. I have work on the 1st, but it's what it is. Um, Crow Boss is asking if I'm allowed to drive. Can't drive yet. I'm working on it though. I've been working on it for like a year. It's not going the best, but Uh, and also, he asked if I could use the oven. Yes, I can use the oven. I make pizzas all the time. You know, sober October. Uh, is It's not going to be very hard. I went 5.5 months without drinking one time. Um, so it shouldn't be too hard. Um, uh, so yeah, this for loco. I've only had one Arnold Palmer, so I'm not that buzzed yet. But this thing's like 13.9%, so it will definitely get the job done pretty soon. But see, I was going to rant about work, and I work in retail. I'm not gonna say what department, other than I used to work in the front. Yeah, cheers to Sunday, Elizabeth Rickard. Um, but I used to work in the front. Now I work in the back, stocking products, and some customers are so damn annoying. They have a lot of people will be fine if you like check for them in the back. If we don't have a product on the shelf, but then there's some that get super like pissed off, like you're personally offending them when you tell them you don't have a product. And I don't know why. I've also seen customers like get all pissed off when there's an empty space on a shelf, the product they wanted, and they'll take the thing next to it and slide it over. It's like, what does that accomplish? That just freaking makes it harder for us to tell that the shelf is empty. It's very, very strange. Um, Working the front end, there's a lot of people that are very entitled and get really pissy. They'll read the wrong price and make a big scene about it. There was one time that there was a product that was discontinued, and the lady was screaming at one of my supervisors about it, saying that she was just going to go to another store to get it. And my supervisor was like, "Well, it literally is discontinued. You can't do that." So, um, yeah, work. Yeah, there was a situation recently where I my hours got cut, but they wanted me to do the same amount of work, and that was really annoying. Um, uh, kind of. Most of my coworkers uh, are pretty nice. There's only one that I kind of don't like, but everybody's pretty nice. Uh, Although I will say the front end and the back end don't really interact with each other at all. So, you know, I'm not going to say that, her boss. I'd like to keep that private, what state I live in. But actually, a lot of the departments, I'll go out of my way to talk to some of the other departments, but a lot of people in the different departments don't drinking a keys don't talk to each other. Oh, her boss drinking Keystone, my honor, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't get any Keystone. They're always sold out at my store. Um, but have been saving for loko. So and then I also have some liquor and stuff that I probably shouldn't try to finish, but I might try to finish. I still have some of this 99 brand. Then I have some of this, so we'll see what I get to. But uh, yeah, I've heard horror stories about other retail places where like people are just at each other's throats all the time and stuff. But no, my store's pretty good. That's why I'm glad I worked there. Um, how old is my dog? Here, let me show you my dog. Oh, she's trying to sleep. Um, hello. What you doing? Um, she is 13 years old, and she's actually um, she's really active for her age. She'll like get excited and run all over the house when I get home and everything. And the only thing is, she was getting arthritis. We started giving her these little like chalky pills, and the texture seems chalky, and now she doesn't whimper like anything anymore when she moves. And then other than that, her health's been fine. Uh, she is a Chihuahua mix, so her teeth aren't the best, but we've regularly gotten them cleaned and checked up. So there haven't been any big problems with that either. So I'm just thankful that she's in such good health for how old she is. I literally have had her since my uh, freshman year of high school, I think. And now I'm in my late 20s, so, you know, it's really good. Um, yeah, she's a sweetheart. It's just, she likes to sleep a lot, as dogs do, especially when they're older. I wish I could catch on camera. She runs around the house, but haven't been able to. Fan of any sports? So, not really. I used to be a fan of arena football till that shut down. I heard that it came back, but my dad says it's nowhere near as good as it used to be when I was growing up. I love pro wrestling. That's not really a sport, it's more of like an entertainment thing. I mean, they are athletes, but they're like stuntmen. Um, I do really love pro wrestling. I watch tons of pro wrestling. As you can tell, I have a Stone Cold shirt and Iowa. No, I'm not from Iowa. My favorite band, Slipknot, is. Um, One of my favorite YouTubers, Simmy and Jimmy's also from Iowa. So I do like a lot of things from Iowa. Well, yeah, that's my favorite band. I was really lucky I got to see them live 2 years ago because for some reason they don't come around my neck of the woods too often. They have had a bunch of membership changes in the past like 5 or 6 years, so that might be why. They might just not do. They like to tour Europe a lot, so. Oh yeah, I love Halloween. That's another reason why I'm a big well, not the biggest reason. The biggest reason is just for health and stuff. But a big reason why I'm doing sober October is when you drink a bunch, your sweet tooth goes down a lot for some reason. I don't know why. So like the past two Halloweens, I've hardly eaten any candy, but um, I know once I was didn't drink for 5.5 months one time. I my massive sweet tooth came back, so I'm excited to eat a bunch of Halloween candy and watch horror movies. That's another thing. Horror movies aren't very good when you're drunk. Yeah, I'm thinking of it. I'm gonna do a bunch more cooking stuff. Well, cooking in quotes. If you can call what I do cooking, but I enjoy doing it. I'm gonna try to do a lot more cooking stuff during Sober October because I can't do drink reviews and stuff. Obviously, well, I guess I could do soda, but you know, you allowed to use the oven? Oh yeah, you must not have been here when I answered that question earlier. Yes, I am. I cook pizzas all the time. It's just I don't. I prefer to use the microwave. The microwave or the stove top is, but you can't microwave Totino's pizza, so I have to use the oven then. Yeah, it will be good for me. I've been drinking way too much lately. Um, my guts hurt all the time, so it'll be good for me. It'll also give me a lot more free time because I won't be hungover all the time, you know. I say as I'm drinking a Four Loko. Ugh. Oh, you've microwaved Totino before? I did one time when I was drunk, and it just was like a giant soupy mess. I mean, I still ate it. I wish I filmed that. I think that was before I was filming videos, though. Um, yeah. Yeah, it was before I was filming videos. So, yeah, it was like a giant mess. Or try Steel Reserve. I haven't. I've tried Old English. That's not very good, but it gets you drunk really fast. But I'd rather have sweeter things that cover up high alcohol than stuff like Steel Reserve or Old English. This tastes really weird. It's like almost a popsicle, like almost like a rocket pop flavor, but then it has like way more cherry in it. It's very strange. Oh yeah, another thing about retail that I hate is when customers make messes and they don't tell us. That's fine if you make a mess. Accidents happen, but people will like break, like eggs will be broken, bottles of oil will be like broken and spilled everywhere, and they just walk away and leave it. And it's like, people can like freaking slip on that and stuff. And it's like, if you told us we could hurry and get a sign and stuff, that pisses me off. Oh, and of course, people putting cold stuff like just in random like shelves and stuff. Like I saw sushi on a shelf one time. That was ugh. Favorite memory from high school. Oh, mm, well, there's one story. I don't know if I should tell it, but um, yeah, I don't have an air fryer, but I will say, I I'll tell a story. Because that one, I don't know if I should tell that one, but well, I guess I will. I don't see. I guess I don't see why. There was this kid that was being a dick to me, and there was a rumor that was going around that he had like people found him in the locker room because this was PE, like sticking his dick in a water bottle. So everyone made fun of him for having a small dick. For some reason, he really hated me. He like threw a roll of duct tape at me, so I got super pissed, and I just turned and screamed to him, "Why don't you go fuck another water bottle, water boy?" And everyone just went dead silent, and then my friend just bursts out laughing. That was a pretty good memory. Another memory was we were all in a car one time, and it was really foggy, and we couldn't see. And my friend was still just driving. Oh, hey, what's up, Dreaming Distortion? Um, it was really foggy. And he was just gonna blow past a stop sign on like a four-way intersection when a semi trailer was coming, and I screamed at him to stop because he was distracted because there were like girls and the guys like making out in the back seat, and I was in the front seat, the passenger seat with him, and he was distracted and couldn't see because of the fog. And he slams on the brake when we're like halfway out the intersection, and he just turns to me, he's like, "Why the fuck didn't you say something earlier?" And I'm like, "I was trying to, but we couldn't see." Oh, high school. There was another time that we ditched school and we went to, I think the 7-Eleven. We were trying to get back to school before the next period started. And my cup lid came undone and we were running across like a highway jaywalking. And my cup came undone and just splashed all over me and everything. That was pretty funny too. I honestly, favorite American Idol. Well, if you're talking about the show American Idol, I don't care for that show really. But if you mean my favorite American person, uh, I don't know. I don't really like to hold celebrities up to high standards because I haven't met them personally. But I really like Weird Al and Corey Taylor. Seem pretty cool. Um, you listen to Howard Stern? No, I've seen some clips of him. He can be entertaining, but it is what it is. Yeah, for loko. Have you ever used StreamYards? No, I haven't. I don't. If that's a thing like for donations and everything, I don't have any of that set up. This is my first like real stream. I've streamed randomly when I was drunk eating food, but it's like my first real stream. Sonic's out there for you as a celebrity though. Yeah, I love Sonic stuff. Um, I'm really excited for the new Sonic X Shadow Generations game. Yeah, for Loco. Yeah, I swear these used to be like 14 something percent, but it's 13.9 now, and I guess it's not that big of a downgrade. I'm already feeling it pretty good. Oh, what other celebrity death made you cry? Well, I was really young when Steve Irwin died. That was pretty sad. And then Roddy Piper, who's a wrestler, that made me pretty sad too. Because he even said he's like, I won't be able to get my pension because I'm not going to make it 65. And I think he died when he was like 64. That was pretty sad. I really liked him in They Live. It was an excellent movie. Um, oh, it's for guests to join up and talk. Yeah, we can do that down the road. That sounds fun. Ugh, that's funny. My dog is a Chihuahua Terrier mix, so she doesn't have a bunch of the problems that just purebred Chihuahuas have. So I had a few friends that had purebred Chihuahuas, and they have a lot of problems, health problems. But thing is, she grew up in a very, very loud household with tons of children, and so no matter how much noise is being made, she can still sleep perfectly fine. I honestly wish I had the ability to sleep perfectly fine. Um, well, no matter how much noise there is, but I need like complete silence to sleep. Have you ever been skydiving? No, I I used to be scared of heights. I'm not so much anymore, but I still, even when I'm from like a really tall balcony, like in a hotel, I get vertigo really bad. So I don't think I could skydive. Or, you know what's even scarier than skydiving? Because at least like you can pull the parachute at like almost any time. Well, at least before it's too late, you know. Uh, but you can pull it prematurely and you'll just kind of float down. Bungee cord jumping. I would never bungee cord drop. I just think of myself going whoop, and just splatting or the bungee cord breaking. That'd be horrifying. I would never bungee cord. Skydiving, you might be able to talk me into if you were paying me for it, but I've gotten into claymation uh, recently. I mean, I've always kind of liked it, but there's a British animation studio called Aardman. I had always heard of them growing up, uh, Wallace and Gromit. And finally, 2 weeks ago, I got it and finally watched it, and the detail, especially the first one, was just like a college project. The detail is amazing in the claymation. Like they use like glue for water, like dripping down the bricks. It's like that must have been a pain in the ass to animate frame by frame stop motion. It's really cool. Well, I think I'll go about 10 more minutes. At least you appreciate it. Yeah. I like animation. I feel like animation, though, has been, at least in the West, on a big downturn. What? Got an hour in it? No, I don't. Uh, 10 or 15 more minutes. We'll see. Maybe if a bunch of people join, but no, I'm having fun right now. Can I send you a case of Keystone? No, I'd have to tell you my address, and I'm not doing that. But thanks for the offer. Stream more times than more people come. Yeah, I'm planning on it more. Um, it's pretty funny. I told here I'll answer a question second, Elizabeth, but before I forget this, I told my mom I was live streaming, and she's like, "Why would you want to do that?" It's like, "Cause it's fun." Um, oh, you'll find it. Well, okay then. My favorite Halloween candy is either the Reese's peanut butter pumpkins. They have like a way better texture, feel like, than just the peanut butter cups. Or those, I actually have some, I think, right here. Um, these vanilla Tootsie Rolls, they come out with bags with only the vanilla Tootsie Rolls during Halloween, and they're delicious. They're the only Tootsie Roll that I like. Um, that's really good. You know, the Halloween thing that I never understood was the wax like vampire teeth things. It's like it's not a candy. Why are you handing this out? It's weird. And then I was also just really weirded out by like the gummy Krabby Patties. Like they didn't taste bad, but man, they were weird. Oh yeah, the vanilla ones are delicious. Am I going as Halloween? Well, last time I dressed up was actually that bacon bits and milk video. And that was as like a skeleton thing. I don't know. This year, because it's like my favorite things are video games and pro wrestling and animation, and that's kind of like not really spooky. Maybe I'll go as a vampire. Although Twilight kind of ruined vampires and kind of made them kind of lame for a while, but that was a while ago, so maybe I'll be a cool vampire, you know? They let you. Oh, yeah, at work, yeah, we have a whole thing where we can dress up at work on the day or the day before Halloween. It's really cool and nice of them to do. It's pretty fun. Doom guy, yeah, vampires. Yeah, that's a problem because I like the original like Dracula thing. The book that's like my favorite book of all time is Dracula by Bram Stoker. It's an excellent book, but yeah, modern media is just really watered down vampires. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll do Doom guy. It'd be kind of hard to lift crates in the back, dressed up as a space marine. But that's a good idea. Um, yeah, my honestly my main problems with work are just like basically my hours got cut, and then some of the things customers do. It's honestly like the best place I've ever worked, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just don't. The public's just weird. I don't understand them at all. I hate being touched. This one guy was like, just walks up to me and puts his hand on my shoulder, and I'm like, "What? Yes?" And he's like, "Oh no, keep doing what you're doing. I'm just trying to get this by you." It's like, why did you like grab my shoulder when I couldn't see you? Like, he's lucky that I don't have a big fight or flight response. Like, what if I like freaked out and like I elbowed him or something? Like I don't get people that go up and like are all touchy feely. Um, if I could donate, I would. I was thinking about setting up donation things, but I figured that, eh, it's just I mean, I just wanted to have fun and just do a stream. Yeah, customer services. I would never be the customer service supervisor ever. So I use a sturdy base, had money locked and loaded. Well, I'll try and get it set up for the next stream or two streams from now. I just didn't really want to deal with it because would have thrown you a couple bucks. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. For some Keystone. Thank you. That's nice of you. But I just kind of threw this together. I just decided last night while I was drinking because yeah, I've drank the last 3 days, or last 2 days. This is my third day drinking, which isn't healthy at all. I'm just doing it because I won't be able to drink for 32 days. Um, and so I was just drinking last night, and I decided I was like, why not do a live stream? Talk to people. It'll be fun. So I didn't really plan out all the other stuff. But thank you. That's very nice. But yeah, I've. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just say it what comes to my mind. I'm like that in real life too. I don't get people that are all like cerebral with talking, I guess is the word for it, or like plan out what they're gonna say. I just say what comes to my head. Oh, okay, you're kidding. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's because I can't drink tomorrow because I work on the first, so I don't want to have a hangover. So instead, I'm gonna hit it pretty hard tonight. Um, I'm feeling pretty good with just I've had one Arnold Palmer and then I'm drinking this. Then I'll have some of that liquor there. So the reason is like if I have leftover beer, I can just give it to my dad. But he doesn't like the sweeter stuff like I do, and my liquors like the sweeter stuff. I actually have a bottle of Jameson that I'm not drinking tonight. I told him that he can have as much as that as he wants. I like Jameson, but I'm not having it tonight. So time to start stream drunk and maybe you'll have more fun. I was planning on it, but I had to do like water stuff for my mom and stuff, and I woke up late, so I only got one Arnold Palmer in me before I started. Cause yeah, you can probably tell compared to my videos, I'm not like all sloshed, you know. I figured work was playing. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I was actually trying to take work off, but I have another concert coming up that I'm going to, which is going to be fun. Um, and I'd rather have that day off than the first. I was originally going to take the first off, but you know, concert's more important than drinking. So, oh, I'm not going to say exactly when because I don't want to give away my location, but the next few weeks I'm going to Breaking Benjamin and Stained, and this is my second time seeing Breaking Benjamin, which is pretty cool. They're really good live, and they're my brother's favorite band. So every time they come to our area, we try to get tickets because it's his favorite band ever. Um, my favorite music is like new metal and death metal, but I can appreciate good stuff like Breaking Benjamin also. They're really good. Stained is just alright. You know, I'm sure they're going to be good live, though. There's some bands that I just thought were alright, and then I see them live and they're amazing. Like Alice Cooper. I was just always like, oh, Alice Cooper, whatever, but my dad really wanted to see it. So we went earlier this year, and he blew me away. He was actually really good, especially for how old he is. Um, I even made a joke. He had like some like cane pointer thing, and I'm like, oh, is that because he's old, Dad? He's like, no, he's always had that. Screw you. Conspiracy theories. Eh, I don't know. I'm not gonna say any of the political ones, but now I don't personally believe this one because it is so recent. There's so much controversy with the whole Linkin Park new singer thing. But there's some people that are making conspiracy theories. I just don't want to talk about political things on my channel. I'd rather not do that. But anyways, some people making conspiracy theories about Mike Shinoda because apparently um, uh, Chester Bennington was making solo projects right before he, died, and apparently Mike Shinoda allegedly told him to his face that he was going to be replaced with a female singer. And of course, naturally, there's a bunch of conspiracy theories about that. But I don't personally, I don't personally subscribe to any of them because why would he wait 7 years to to do this if this was the plan? He would have just done it back then if Chester didn't die. So I don't believe any, theories that he might have, you know, I don't believe that. That's stupid. Um, College, I didn't like college very much. I thought that I was gonna be like, oh, gonna be like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make lots of friends, I'm gonna learn lots of new things. No, that didn't happen. I got stuck in an old dorm. Luckily, my brother went with me, or else, thank God, because I wouldn't have had anybody to talk to. The other problem was is that I was like 8 or 9 years older than most people, because most people were fresh out of high school. And so I was actually more friends with the professors than the kids, and friends in quotes. I was more like acquaintances, talk to them. My English professor's like, yeah, they really need more like social groups for older people because I know my husband went to college in his 50s, and there's basically no social aspect if you're too old. It's like, well, I was in like my mid 20s, and it's like, yeah, there's no social aspect for me. Like, people were either like terrified because this is right after COVID happened to talk at all, and I think it's because they were like, I don't know, under lockdowns or something. But they were either terrified to talk at all, or they were the most arrogant 18-year-old that thinks they know everything, and you know how annoying that is. I was like that when I was 18, and I hate my 18-year-old self for that. But you know how annoying that kind of person is to talk to, because you don't know shit when you're 18 and you're barely getting into the world. But I will say it was nice to finally live on my own, do all my own stuff, like cook all my own meals, like prove that I could be self sufficient by myself. That was good. Um, but it was just very, very lonely. Very lonely. And then you're just losing money because you're not working. And I could have taken like a part time job, but that would have made my study suffer. And so I only went for like 1 year. I'm thinking of doing online college again, but you know, I don't know if I should say this, but I did sneak beer into the dorms for myself. Uh, that was a big rule. You always think that, oh yeah, it's party time in college, but no, they have really strict rules about that. I know one of my because we lived in like a shared area, and there were like 3 or 4 like rooms that had like 2 people each in them, and so the other people we would just call our roommates, even though they weren't directly in our room, you know. And one of them was freaking out because he was like a pothead. He's like, "What do you mean they won't allow scented candles?" Yeah, because of fire risk, they wouldn't allow like any candles at all. It was really fun, or it wasn't candles; it was incense. That's what it was, incense. And we all knew it was just because he would smoke pot, you know. It was funny. He was like a League of Legends gamer. He'd always leave his door open, so you hear him like freaking out. Um, being like, "What the fuck? What the hell are you doing? You completely lost us the game," and stuff like that. And then all these terms I don't know because I'm not a League of Legends player, but I will confirm League of Legends. Uh, every story I've heard is about people raging and being angry at it, and he definitely fit the bill with that. And then the other one, the other guy, he was this heavier guy that was really nice when you talked to him, but he was just by himself in the room. Whereas the other 2 ones, it was like me and my brother, and then 2 people that didn't know each other before they were rooming. But the middle room was just one guy by himself, and he always said he had like sleep problems. And I did too. I'm an insomniac, but I'd come out in the middle of the night, and you could hear like the TV blaring through his room. That he was either listening to like religious gospel stuff or like the news. All hours of the day or night, he'd just have the TV on, and he wouldn't leave his room for like weeks at a time. And then finally, like in the middle of the term, he just left. It was very weird because like you wouldn't think that he was like all nice and jolly and like friendly when he would leave his room, but he must had like some kind of anxiety problem or something. It was weird. Um, but that's the thing though. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. I wish that I could have been friends with him more. Maybe he would have stayed, but I was still trying to figure out things for myself. You know. Oh yeah, the one roommate that was a League of Legends player. He's all like, the first day when we're all meeting each other, he's just like, I might be friendly and slap your ass, and I don't know if you'll take it as being friendly or flirting because I'm bisexual. And we're all just like, what? What? It's like, please don't grab my ass. Uh, like, why would you say that? Like, that's like the second sentence he said to us after saying, "Hi, my name is this." It's like, okay, if that's the way you want to introduce yourself. But you wake up and he's in your bed. Luckily, each individual room that connected to the shared space, we had locks. Me and my brother accidentally got locked out one time because I went out to eat breakfast and he was showering, and I forgot. We both forgot to bring a key, so we had to call like not a dean. What do they call them? They're like dorm supervisors. In Britain, they call them prefects. I know that from the Harry Potter movies. I don't remember what they call him there, but anyways, we had to call him, and he was nice, but you could tell he was mad because he was studying for finals, and he has to go unlock the door for two dumbasses. This just has like a really weird tart aftertaste. I looked up and apparently it's supposed to be tart cherry, but it just tastes like blue. You know when you get like a drink or a candy and it's just like, oh yeah, that's artificial blue. That's what this kind of tastes like. First, I thought it was like a bomb pop or a rocket pop, but no, I'm just tasting blue now. You know, but yeah, like you said earlier, dream and distortion. Yeah, I should get. Oh wait, no, because I'm doing Solar October. I was gonna say next time I stream, I should get buzzed beforehand. No, I can't do that for a whole month, so I shouldn't even think of that. You know. Um. Yeah, delicious chemicals. Do you have tattoos? No, I want to get like on my shoulder, like it's a perch or something. I want to get a crow. Crows are awesome. I love crows, but I just haven't had the money right now. It's been going to bills and food and alcohol, so haven't had the money lately. It's the worst shit you ever took. I don't know. With how much I've been drinking lately, there's been a lot of pretty bad ones. You prefer Taco Bell? Um, Taco Bell's pretty tasty, and it's one of the only fast foods that's still cheap. But yeah, it does give you the shits. So, gummies legal where you are? Kind of. What I mean by that is you can get them with a medical card, but we're not like it's not Colorado where you can just famously from all the more modern South Park things that are all revolving around weed. We're not like Colorado or California. See, she's trying to figure out too. Well, I mean, I'm still going to talk off the top of my head. I'm not going to censor myself talking, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna come out and say what state I live in. That'd just be kind of dumb of me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't get people that like plan out social interactions. I really don't. Can't drink. Maybe a gummy could get you loose. I was thinking that. I've been looking into because I have autism, so I could actually get a medical card if I wanted to. But my parents are very anti-weed, and obviously, I'm living with them. I don't think they'd disown me or anything if I got it though, so I could do that. But when you're living with them, you kind of want to respect them. You don't want to like just flip them off, basically. Oh, you get the THC gummies because they're not legal here either. They work. It's like the Delta 8 stuff. Yeah, I can do that. They sell those just in the stores. Yeah, I could do that. I don't get this like CBD lotion though. It's like, how does that get you high or help at all? It's weird. Highly recommend, no pun intended, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, no. I have thought about that. Other than like, of course, it affects your brain, obviously. It affects like all your organs way less than alcohol does. I have looked into that some. Huh. I didn't realize I'm almost 45 minutes in. I guess we'll make it an hour. Why not? Um, I take little bites. Yeah, I've heard stories from one of my friends that's a mechanist, so he can't get high anymore because they drug test him. Um, as you should, honestly, if you're a mechanist, that's very highly, let's say, easy to get hurt machinery. It's very dangerous, but so I get why they drug test for every kind of drug. But he used to get high when he was in high school, and he said that gummies would like make him sleep immediately. Like he might have been taking the whole thing though, but if I do that, I would just take like a quarter of it and see how it made me feel at first, you know. And I show up for hours, many hours. Yeah, I've heard stories. One of my other friends said he ate an entire like really high powered one, and it made him sleep for like over a day straight. Oh boy. Yeah, no, this is fun. I should do it more often. Of course, I won't be as loose as I am right now um, during the month of October, but it is what it is. Like I've said earlier in the stream, I went 5.5 months after I had like a incident with alcohol where I got really, really sick. And it made me like, oh, I'm not gonna drink anymore, which lasted for 5.5 months. And I'm like, okay, I'm drinking. But I can definitely do a month, you know. I'll just give whatever beer I don't drink tonight to my dad. So, you know. When can we play some PS5 games? The problem is you I have Bloodborne, but I've barely played it. The problem is I usually like single player games. Like I really like the new Astrobot game. I don't really play shooters and stuff like that anymore. But if there are games that, because I friended you on PlayStation, there are games that we both have, I'll definitely be down to play them. You know. Yeah, we could do that with Bloodborne. I'm not very good at the Souls games. People love food reviews too. Yeah, my biggest viewed video is me accidentally exploding an egg in the microwave when I'm drunk, and it has like 13,000 views or something. Warhammer is fun, also multiplayer. Oh, I didn't know. I thought that Bloodborne was like the old Dark Souls where it's just like ghosts of other characters showing you stuff. I didn't know there's actual multiplayer. Yeah, we could play that. Um, oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to sort, but apparently it's my most popular video, and I don't even think it's that good, but I guess people want to see an egg exploding in a microwave. Alright, sounds good, Kerboss. Now, I haven't played an online multiplayer game since the beta of Multiverses. That was just with random people. Speaking of which, when they brought Multiverses back after a year, I was so excited, and they took my main off within a week of the Iron Giant, and I was like, and then they ruined the whole game. Like everything feels like clunky and slower than it did when it was in beta. It's like you just ruined the game. Egg and Micro, I bet your folks love that. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Everybody's like, let me guess, you didn't clean it up. And you're right, I didn't clean it up. Or maybe I did, but they actually didn't notice. So maybe I was the only one that used the microwave for those few days. I don't know. Yeah, the. Oh, you stream some PS5. Yeah. Yeah, the PS5's cool. It just doesn't have very many exclusives, but it's a pretty cool console. I really like the touchpad and the Switch calls it HD Rumble. I think they call it something different. Like no, haptic feedback is the triggers, isn't it? But the HD Rumble in this is amazing. I think it's way better than the Switch. I definitely recommend playing Astrobot if you don't want to buy the full new game, which I would recommend. It's really, really fun. It feels like old platformers that were like people were trying, people were trying to make fun games. That's what it feels like. But there's an Astrobot like little mini game thing that's just pre-installed on the console that's really fun. I recommend trying it. It uses all the features of the controller. I need that game on myself. Um, yeah, yeah, I would definitely. It's one of the few games that and WWE 2K24 are the only two full price games that I've bought in this entire year so far. I'm probably gonna get Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero and Sonic X Shadow Generations full price also, but yeah, Astrobot really recommend. Great game. No need for habit triggers. Yeah, the habit triggers freaking kind of disappointed me because it's like, oh, it will push back on you like you're pushing a boulder or something. It doesn't really push back on you, and I think it's because they were worried about people breaking the button by pressing too hard in response to the button pressing back. Because it has like all of the like internals that it could press back pretty good. It just doesn't. All right. Yeah, 9 more minutes, guys. About 9 more. Um, so ask any questions you want to. Drains the battery. Yeah, that could be also another reason why. I just always think of like how big corporations really hate any kind of lawsuits because it impacts their bottom line. So it's like how Nintendo, when re-released the first Mario Party for a long time, and they finally did on Switch, because they got a lawsuit where people were like, there was a game where you had to tilt the stick, and people were going like this and rubbing the skin off their hands, and they got lawsuits, and they provided like free gloves or something to people in the 64 days. Um, and so on Wii Virtual Console, there was just Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3. There wasn't Mario Party. But and then finally, when they re-released it on the Switch Online thing, there's a warning that pops up when you first play the game: "Do not use the palm of your hands." Favorite Oreo flavor? Oh, that's tough. Probably those horrible for you, like you can feel it, like clogging your heart. Um, White chocolate covered Oreos that come out around the holidays. Oh my gosh, they're so bad for you. Like one of them's like hundreds of calories, but it's so delicious. I didn't really like the fudge covered ones, but the white chocolate covered ones. Ugh. I still don't try the cold one. I try them; they're okay. It's basically just a normal Oreo cookie, except one of the two cookies is slightly Coke flavored. The cream's the same, the other cookie's the same. Um, they're not bad, but like I don't think I'd ever buy them again. Thank you ignoring that question. Why? What question? I'm sorry, Kerbos, I didn't get that. I don't know if YouTube auto filtered it. That's the problem is that I always put for my videos to allow all comments, and it warns me like, "Oh, are you sure there could be spam or something like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll allow all comments." I didn't have that option for this live stream, so I'm sorry if YouTube filtered your comment. Um, what's the best cookie? Pumpkin chocolate chip. They usually only come out around fall, which is another reason why Halloween's my favorite holiday. But yeah, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. I'm sure if you go to your local bakery, they'll have them during the fall, and they're delicious. They're like double as good as chocolate chip cookies, and chocolate chip cookies are already great. So, but yeah, I don't understand. Like, even YouTube has what showing how many likes you get on a video auto off, at least on your phone. Why would I not want to show how many likes my video gets? It's freaking weird. Do you have a costume? I don't yet. I'll get it. I don't know what it will be yet. Maybe I'll just do another cool skeleton. Uh, you know, only girls like pumpkin flavor. Hey, no, only girls like pumpkin spice latte. There's nothing wrong with pumpkin pie and pumpkin cookies, okay? That's how it is. Man, I know this is like 3 drinks in one, but this is lasting me a long time. That's because I'm talking to you guys instead of chugging stuff. I've never had pumpkin donuts. Pumpkin beer does sound good. I haven't had pumpkin beer either. Oh, I'm drinking a Four Loko USA. It almost tastes like a rocket pop or a bomb pop, but then it's like way stronger on the cherry, like blue flavor. Well, not even cherry, it's just blue. It's just like artificial blue flavor in the back of your throat. Should they bring back the dislike button? Yeah, I agree. That was the dumbest change, and I think it was just because advertisers got pissed off that like their commercial videos got disliked a bunch that were really bad. And it's like I'm surprised people haven't tried to bring back screamer videos, like clickbait screamer videos to screw with people. But I guess too many people want just money. Maybe I should make another channel where I just like do clickbait screamer videos to piss people off to try and get the dislike button back. That'd be pretty funny. Could have one pumpkin beer, but you feel a little gay when drinking it. Well, I don't know, dude. People always gave me shit that my first alcoholic drink was a pina colada. I shit you not. But I love pineapple and I love coconut, like candies and stuff. So I was just like, well, why not mix them and then have some alcohol, you know? Um, so yeah, I don't know. Just get over the hang up and just drink it because it tastes good, you know? Fuck it. It's all engagement, goofy tubes. Yeah. Yeah, they only want positive engagement. They just want the number to go up. They don't want thumbs down or anything, you know? Girly drinks are good. Well, I mean, if you have a sweet tooth like mine, and for some reason when I'm not drinking, but I've been drinking recently, I don't have any sweet tooth. But when I am drinking, I have a sweet tooth. So yeah, they are pretty good, you know. I just like made people mad from the bullies. It, the problem with that is that a lot of it wasn't bullying. It was just people saying your video shit. It's like people should be allowed to say that, you know. It is what it is. You're gonna skip my comment. Why do I keep not seeing your comment? Pumpkin beer is good though. Is that what? That's the last one I saw, Boss. I'm sorry. Um, there's this one guy that I watch called. Well, he used to be called Arg Gary. He's like a British guy in Japan, and half the time he'll respond to my comments immediately, and the other half, oh yes, okay, all right, just making sure. But the other half he won't, and I think YouTube has like an auto filtering thing if you make too many comments or something. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know how YouTube works. He's very needy. He's basically my longest commenter, so I'll allow it. Um, I'll allow it like I'm some czar or something. Are you in top chat? Switch to all. No, I'm on all. Um, I always forget that. Yeah, no, I'm just on all chat. So It is what it is, you know. And this is pretty cool. You know, I didn't think that people would come to my stream, but they did, and it's really fun right now. So I still can't believe I haven't drank all this. How many ounces is this? I usually can slurp down stuff pretty fast. Um, well, that's real helpful. It says it's the serving size is 5 fluid ounces and it has 4 3/4 servings. Wow, that's really helpful. Thank you. Um, I my calculator's on my phone that I'm using to stream right now, so I don't know, dude. Yeah, this was a fun stream. Yeah, thank you, Crow Boss. You should go live more often. Yeah, I should. But I'll see all you guys. It's been an hour. I don't want to keep everybody in my house up, talking to people. I'll stay up for like 2 more minutes if you guys are not stay up. I'm staying up all night. Staying up all night drinking. But I'll see all you guys later. I'll try to do more streams. See if I can get my dog sleeping one more time. No, so cute. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up, bub. Yay. Alright. See y'all guys later. Surprised that in an hour I wasn't able to finish this. I guess because I've been talking. Can't really drink while you're flapping your gums, you know. But thanks you guys for making this an awesome stream, and see all you guys later.